Rick Patricus and Uechi Ryu Karate.
While they're getting, while we're getting set up here, I'd like to welcome you all here to the beautiful Morikami Museum and Park and the Hatsume Festival. We'll give you a little bit of background. The Uechi Ryu style is named after Uechi. There goes the wind shield, so we're going to get sound like I'm in a typhoon here. Sounds better? Yeah. There's a critic in every crowd. That was a demonstration of chi. I made it come back. Seriously, it was named when Kanban Uechi died. Upon his death, the style was renamed Uechi Ryu, which literally means Uechi's way. Before that, it had this really nice name. It was called the Ponganun Karate Jitsu Kenkujo. Now that's a mouthful, you know, you can have trouble with that one. So, as in some styles of the names have been changed, and earlier you watched a demonstration by Shorin, which is a very traditional Okinawan style as well. What we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate the different aspects of our system today, and try to have some fun and entertain you. All right? Kichik. Hey. The first thing we're going to start out with is we're going to have some of the junior students. We're going to start out with the instruction of Sanshin Kata, which is the foundation of our style. The principles learned during the training and study of Sanshin forms the basis and the foundation for everything that's done after that. It's the most important single aspect of the Uechi Ryu system. So if we want to get set up with that, okay, we'll have. Initially, the students learn just the basic movements of the form. And as they're performing the kata, the instructor will check their position, look at their body mechanics, check their stance, do some minor corrections, and eventually, as you'll see later, the check becomes more strenuous as they grow into their strength. The instructor will check for tension, proper tension, focus actually rather than tension, proper focus of the arms and legs, body position, balance. Thank you. The next kata that the students will learn is called Kaishiwa. This is a kata that has additional movements, has more formal blocks, the washuke, the circle block, punches, and kicks. There's also elbow strike. Good. Hey. Good. Hey. 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 Sure. Hey. Turn up there. Hey. 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 Hey, sure. There. Hey. 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 Got those shots. There. Hey. Hey. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to have a student demonstrate the bunkai, or practical application of the kata. Bunkai literally means to break down the movements into practical application. Hey, everybody. Next up. The kata was demonstrated, and in the bunkai, you see the movements from the kata used in one of the many practical applications that the movements can be used for. Hey. Good. Ice. 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 Okay. Hey. Sensei Schrieffer is now going to demonstrate in Okinawa kata with the nunchaku. A lot of the short history as far as the Kobudo, the weapons, a lot of the weapons were implements, farm implements, regular working tool implements that had to be adapted into weapons during the occupation by the Japanese. A couple hundred years ago, they were conquered by Japan about approximately 400 years ago, and they weren't allowed. The swords and spears and the other weapons were confiscated. So they adapted farm implements, common work tools, the kama that were used to cut the rice, the nunchaku, who was also used as a rice flail to knock the rice off the stalks for harvest. And this is a nunchaku kata. Also with the school, some of the students do enjoy competition. We also have adapted some Muay Thai type kickboxing techniques for fitness, and there's routines that we do for aerobic, to improve the aerobic ability as far as for the fighting aspect. And what they're going to demonstrate is some of those techniques and just a few of the drills that are used to help build up the conditioning, the body conditioning, and the aerobic conditioning for continuous activity. You'll notice they do work on some body contact. As the student gets stronger, obviously the beginning students are not going to go very hard. As they get stronger, they do use some moderate body contact on the various areas of the body that are likely to get injured. And by doing that, you build up additional strength and bone structure, additional thickness to the skin, and allow the student to train more realistically. In realistic fighting, the legs are a very viable target. The attack to the leg does two things. If you can take the person off their feet, obviously they're not a viable opponent. The other thing it does is it keeps your head away from the opponent's punches. You're attacking an extremity. You try to keep your head out of that punching range, and while at the same time trying to disrupt their balance or possibly put them on the ground. As the student progressed, we talked about Sanchin earlier, then the Sanchin check at an advanced level becomes quite a bit more strenuous. The student is going through the same process of their conditioning, their balance, their proper body position, but then the student is also being checked for the strength and stability of the stance and also the strength of the body. The belief behind Sanchin, when the body becomes strong enough, you're actually forming almost an exoskeleton. Your exterior muscle tissue and the muscle of the body is conditioned to the point where it protects the more vital internal organs. And it's like I said, when you saw the first check, beginning students, until they get to an advanced level, that's the check that they're going to get. It's all about mechanics and proper positioning. They're not going to be checked that hard. At an advanced level, when the strength is there, then the check becomes quite a bit different. Okay? Skate. Ready. Okay. George. Eight. Eight. Okay. Sensei Kirby and I have been training together for about 20, well, maybe 30 some years. I was going to shave off some time so it wouldn't feel so old. So the amount of training, Gerba Perez, our young EQ over here, is going to be testing for Shodan in May. And he's been training with us for almost 4 years. Obviously, there's a different level in conditioning and strength. This is not mind over matter. They're not being hurt. They won't have any bruises. They won't have any injuries. If the person endeavors to take the training seriously and they want to go to this direction, then they can easily attain this. Well, not easily, but they can attain this through the proper work. And so it's not, they're not taking any risk here. In other words, it's not something out of Hollywood. They're perfect. This is something that they do in class every week. So they're used to it. They don't get hurt. And that's the beauty of it, because they can train more seriously. They don't have to worry about getting hurt. Hey! One of the benefits is the person's body can literally be moved by the force of the impact without injury to the body. Hey! Hey! What this? Hey! 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 Sure. Hey, Biscuit. Ready. What we're going to do is show a little bit more of an advanced level of the conditioning. So we're going to do a couple of Kumishiwara or braking techniques. But unlike the stagnant brake, we go out in there and bust up a bunch of immobile boards. We're going to do a little different demonstration on the body conditioning.
Ernie's going to break one over his forearm. Don't forget to keep your mouth shut, Ernie. Just in case of bounce.
Son!
We got him. Now John's going to attempt to break one over his shin. I said chin. Oh, you changed your mind. Okay.
Good thing I got that straight.
Shin.
Son! Each. Me. Son! Go ahead, it's broke. Hey, this is hard. Did you buy these? Don't blame me.
Hey, Jim.
Huh? Each. Me. Hey. It's just. Yes. Each. Me. Nothing. Son! I mean,
I thought you said chin. No, chin.
chin? Or chin or chin? Good. Each. Me. Son. Yeah, that's the first one, isn't it?
Our little Energizer Bunny here, he's going to demonstrate a kata with a small hand weapon that's called a jifa. It's also referred to as a tinaka. This was used as a hair holder for the high hair or the top knot for the samurai. So they just had to pull it out. It's just a little wooden weapon. I suspect that they just figured out which branch of the tree looked good and cut it down. All right, Gibber. Good job.
Okay, the next portion here is crunch. It's the next kata in the sequence and the bonkai. we're going to have Sensei Don Baker and Gerber Perez do the Bonkai for Konshu, or Daini Seisan. There's two different names for this particular kata. And John is going to demonstrate the technique first, and then they're going to demonstrate the Bonkai application. Now you can see why they call him our Energizer Bunny. He don't quit. He's keeping me young just watching him in class. We're going to see if we can wear his battery down today. Hey. Ready? Ready? Ayo. Carter's just learned this sequence in the last couple of weeks, and he was a little stressed out before today, but I think he did a great job. That was a basic form. There's actually 3 levels of this Bonkai, or Yakusoku. This is going to be the advanced level of Yakusoku. Also, Ernie Anderson is going to be working with Sensei Jim Collins. Jim's been with us for about 12 years, 13 years now. It's so long I can't kind of know. But Ernie also will be testing in May for his Shodan. You'll see similarities in the techniques, but you'll see the end product is somewhat different. That didn't turn out quite like you planned. All right. See? Great. So you coming to class next week? Huh? You want me to come? You need a ride? You need a ride?
What are these guys doing? Who's this?
Hold on, I'm sorry.
What are you guys? You guys know karate or
Hold
something?
on, I'm talking.
You guys know karate? Is this one of your students?
Ignore him.
You know, he doesn't look that tough.
Remember we taught you in class?
Hey, I'm talking
Just
to you.
ignore
Hey,
him.
hey, good. Hey!
Just go away, will you? Go away.
Come on, I want to
No,
learn
we don't want any trouble.
Teach me some karate.
Now, I'm with my student.
I want to learn something.
He needs to learn,
Come on.
right? Restraint.
I want you to teach me something.
Stay down. Just go away, please.
Come on,
Please.
I want to learn something out of this
Please.
demonstration.
Please. All right?
Why don't you show me what
We
you
don't
can
want any trouble.
do? Show me what you can do.
Look at your gi. Stay down. Just go away.
I got a couple more.
Go away.
Come on, show me some more. I want to see some more.
You ever call an ambulance? Just. Will you stay down here? Man,
Well, I think I got two more.
I've got a student here.
Come on.
What kind of example is
It's
this?
not, he doesn't look like anything. Let's not worry about him.
I've got to be. I'm responsible for him. Would you please stop? Stay in there. We're getting too old for this. We just go. Take care of him. Oh boy. He takes care of all my hard work. Great. Nice job.
We're going to do an oar kata. The fishermen of Okinawa, of course, had oars in their boat. And of course, if someone attacked them, they developed some skills with the oar other than hitting fish. Go.
Five. Lee. On the ground. Each. Lee. Want to do the ball? Hey. Take. Hey. I have to apologize. There's a couple other guys that got into a little bit of a beef off stage, and we're trying to keep it, you know.
Go!
John.
I've got the original.
It gets a little weird.
Slugger.
John. John, we told you about acting out. He's off his meds.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that.
John.
So I don't think that's going to help.
Now you got to buy your back, John.
Yeah, it broke my back. Are we good now? We're good. We're good.
All right. As we line up, we'd like to thank you for being here today. We'll be back tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Once again, I want to welcome you to the beautiful Morikami Park and Museum area and for supporting a wonderful event, the Hatsume Festival, every year. Thank you once again.